All right? It's a test to see if you got the minimum to get in, right? I passed it, chilled out. Okay, so what we do, first of all, the Marine Corps was born 10 November 1775. All right, if you do that math, that was actually a little bit before our country was officially indoctrinated. So the Marine Corps has been around a little bit. All right. So where it was born was Tun Tavern in a bar in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, by the first recruiter, which was Robert Mullins. Right? He's the first one that was soliciting, and you would get a cup of grog, as it was called, for enlisting. Such a deal. All right? So 10 November 1775, Tun Tavern, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's where we were born, right there. So traditionally what we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece of Marine Corps cake. And I'm going to kind of explain as we do this what this is all about. So let's uncover this. And I have the youngest Marine and the oldest Marine present. And we're going to map this together on what are we doing here. All right, first of all, the cake says, Happy 244th birthday, Marines. Okay? So if you do that whole 1775 math and all that calculator stuff, you're going to know exactly how old we are. 244. All right, so cake cutting is customary in Marine Corps birthdays and celebrations worldwide to cut a traditional cake in celebration of the birth of our illustrious Corps, regardless of where we are. The first piece of cake will be cut, and it will be a bite by the oldest Marine. And as he's doing this, I'm going to explain what that is all about. So right now, get your weapon.
Does Andy cut it or he cuts it? I'm asking, I really don't know.
The oldest Marine.
Oh, okay.
I cut it and eat it.
And if you notice, hold that weapon up. It's green. It's Marine Corps green. Okay, so what Dave is representing is the age, tradition, and the experience in the Marine Corps. Okay? So what Dave's going to do right now is take a slice, put it on his plate. Let's get to that point.
90-degree angle.
And he wants roses.
Me a big piece.
He's not on the diet.
And you can use that spatula or whatever is there to get it out.
Try to be accurate first time.
Warren, you gotta put your safety glasses on.
They said take this apart so that people can see it.
I didn't think about that. Thank you.
Now, if you've never seen this, this is done with an officer's sword. This is not done with a small 12-inch knife.
So the significance it's called is the Marmaduke sword, which we adopted and is actually the officer's sword. So it's done with that so we can ceremonially, right back there. Okay. Ceremonially cut it. Now, so Dave, representing exactly what I told you, the oldest Marine present. Dave, when were you born?
1954.
Okay, so in 1954, we've got that level of experience. So the first Marine present is to take the piece of cake and take a bite out of the cake.
Not that part. Sugar free.
You should have.
He's got it.
You got it. He knows what to do. All right, so you're going to hand that.
Okay.
No, I didn't tell you to say that. You're going to hand that to the youngest Marine present. So upon receiving this piece of cake, the oldest Marine is passing it and turning this over to the youngest Marine present, who is Andy. Andy, when were you born?
1978.
Okay, so let's go back to Dave. Year?
54.
54 down to 78. Okay, so this is the passing of experience
Anyone have that here?
and tradition being passed and kept within the Marine Corps. That's why we're doing it 244 years later right now. Okay. All right, upon receiving this, the oldest Marine has turned it over to the youngest Marine, signifying the passing of experience and knowledge from old to young of the Corps. Andy will now take his piece of cake. Right?
It's like a wedding cake. Shove it in each other's
And
face.
set it down.
Pretty good.
They do this.
Now, folks, you got a picture that's at a Marine Corps ball. It's probably a little bit better than in a community center. All right, we're in our blues. We're kind of festive. We're happy. We're around family. We got really nice spouses dressed up with hairdos and all that other stuff going on, and we're there celebrating. And then you do this, and you watch the commandant's video, and the commanding general will come out and give some words. It's really impactful. It makes you appreciate it. Because if you've seen some of those scenes, there's a lot going on. And maybe we just remember this as we go in, which you do so well, and we knock on those doors, and we get an eye and an earful from just a young, disgruntled, with baby crying in the background, mother or husband, and they're left behind during this deployed time.